Measures of position is the third way to describe a data set. Because of the variability from data set to data set, comparing directly can be very misleading due to the wide swings in central tendency and dispersion among different data sets. Positional measures allow us to level the playing field. Z-score is the number of standard deviations that a given value x is above or below the mean. This measure will be of use to us when we begin discussing normal distributions. Z-score expresses the data in units of standard deviation. For example, a data value with a z-score of 2.5 is considered to be 2.5 standard deviations above its mean. A z-score of negative 1.25 is 1.25 standard deviations below its mean. Percentile is another common measure of location. A percentile is the value that divides the data set into two groups. The first group is the percentage of data at or below the value. The second group is the percentage of data above the value. For example, the 63rd percentile separates the lowest 63% of values from the highest 37% of values. Quartiles are just the 25th, 50th, and 75th percentiles. They are designated as Q1, Q2, and Q3, respectively. Note that Q2, the 50th percentile, is also the median. The difference between Q3 and Q1 is known as the interquartile range. The five-number summary consists of the quartiles, the minimum, and the maximum values of the data set. These last two items will be instrumental when we discuss the box and whiskers plots. Correlation coefficient is technically not a measure of position, but it does give us positional information about the trend of the data. As we will learn, correlation is the degree of association between two variables. The value ranges from -1 to 1. A correlation coefficient with a magnitude close to 1 is said to have a strong linear relationship, whereas a value close to 0 is said to have a weak linear relationship. We will discover that behind every correlation calculation, there is a hypothesis test. When we get into the analysis phase, correlation analysis will be one area we will explore.